I would like to start off by saying how much the Singing in Flanders Fields project impacted me emotionally and how it greatly broadened my knowledge on World War I. The trip already would have been an amazing learning experience on its own. However, being able to adopt a soldier, learn as much as I could about them, and follow along where they went made the trip even more meaningful. I chose to adopt 2 soldiers who were brothers. These amazing and courageous men were Harold Esty Benjamin and Earl Percy Benjamin. I didn't know any of these men at all, but after doing my own research, learning about other people's soldiers, and going on this journey, I felt like I did. I almost felt one with them, traveling in the exact places that many of them would have been and fought. The pieces we sang created such a connection to our soldiers, the places, and the events that occurred, which made me very emotional each time we sang. Harold and Earl were both born in Pugwash, Nova Scotia. Harold in 1896 and Earl 2 years later in 1898. They both studied at Horton Academy. Harold was on the track team, and Earl played on both the baseball team and the basketball team. Harold enlisted on June 7, 1916, when he was 19 years old. He was killed in action almost exactly a year later. Earl enlisted on July 14, 1915, a little over a month after his brother. He was only 17 and left a school year before he should have graduated. When he learned about his brother's death, he transferred to Harold's former unit, becoming a sergeant and serving with them until he too was killed in action on either the 30th or 31st of October, 1917. One of the places I became the most emotional was at the Menin Gate in Ypres, Belgium, where Harold and Earl's names are memorialized. The Menin Gate is like one big gravestone that you can visit, since it's inscribed with the names of over 50,000 soldiers whose bodies were never recovered and whose final resting places remain unknown. It was an honor that we were able to sing as part of the last post ceremony, a wreath-laying ceremony that happens in Ypres every day to remember those who gave their lives and to never forget the sacrifices they made. I am forever grateful that I was chosen to lay the wreath for the choir to commemorate our soldiers and all of the other men as well.